Thursday night tonight, it's dance night. I gotta shut the lights. It's dance night. I don't often put on a nice jacket and put on a decent sweater, but I will because I believe that the analogy and the words I will share with you tonight, I will be speaking about capital letters and the capital letters of the astrological signs, astrological signs. And everybody, go slow. I made 2 mistakes tonight. It wasn't fun. I don't like making errors like that. Pretty crazy. Okay? Green to you. Talking to my son, I tell him, tonight is dance night. He says, what do you mean? I says, I'm going to do my video in a suit tonight. And I sent it to the wrong person. Oh, yeah. Anyways. Oh, yeah. So important to check and double check. Yes. So important. Always learning. Always learning. That's how I learn the most, by my mistakes. Always, and have learning to have an order so you don't chase your tail. So the astrological signs. I also want to work on the 7th day. I'm just going back years and Earth, and I think I ran out of paper. I want to work on the 7 days of creation. I would like to work on the 7 days of creation and continue to refine what is Pluto and how our number areas connect. And I will just show you areas and what I'm going to be talking about. First, let's go back and show you a basic. Here is a basic setup. I'm using 2x2, 2x2, 2x2. Why not call it 22? We can be using 1x1, 1x1, 1x1 boxes. Why not just call it 11? 11 and 22. So then what is a 3 box? Whoop. What is this? Versus what is this? Versus what is this? The center here is 1x1. This outside here, okay, is 2 to the power of 3. Or it's 33. Here, it's 22, 2x2. This is the way this box works out. If it's 2 to the power of 3 plus 1, or 71 times 3. 2. Did I get that right? Is that 213? What was I looking for? Hold on a second. 213. 71 times 3 equals to 213. Is that what I marked? Equals to 213. What if it was 231? 231 divided by 3 equals to 77. This is matter in Christ. This way is the gateway. The difference between 1 and 7 is that gateway. Here is where number 7 is. You have to go through number 1 and through number 6 to get into number 7. You go through number 1 and you come out, although you pass through 6, you come out number 7. And that must be, I don't know if it's the light or whatever it is. 77 is a representation of here and here. That is 77. There are other 77s, which are combinations, like 5 and 2. If we do connect 5 and 2, we will be connecting this one over here, this 3 space. And when we connect number 2, okay, it's a 3 space and a 1 space. And when we connect number 2, we connect all single spaces, or a 2 space and a 2 space. 2 spaces here and 2 spaces here. But what 2 is doing, it is connecting 1 and 3. 2 has 4 areas. 5 has 3 areas. 3 areas and 1 area. So do you see what 2 is? 2 is on the outside connecting the inside, but it is the wafer that is in between. It's one of the ribs. It's the portal passage right over here. You see the line that's used in here? 2 and 2 is 4, and then only 1. There's only 5 lines in here. What if I drag this line all the way down here to complete this design? What would be that design in the center? I can't see right now. Here it is. It is standing right over there. Did I get that right? And then in between that, stands this area over here. So you can see that wafer. It's only passing through the bottom one. See, there's an 8. Oh, I can't see because my cat's in the way. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're on my stuff. What are you talking? Now she's fighting on the wires. Fighting on the wires, yes. Okay, so, hey, come on, come on. Relax, relax. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Let me get off this page and let me go back to what I want to do today. Or actually, let's get on to something else. I want to just finish this format. We're going to do star system math, which is multiplication and addition. Okay, multiplication and addition, starting at 1, and then we'll go 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5, all the way up. So 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 will equal 1 and 2. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will equal 2 and 3. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 will equal 5 and 6. 5 times 6, 5 plus 6 will equal 11 and 30, 41. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 will equal 5 and 4. 5 times 4, 5 plus 4 will equal 2 and 9, or 9 and 2. 1 times 3, I didn't do 1 and 2 because it's 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 are together. 11 and 12 are together. 23, 23. KL. Number 13 is the next one. This is your row B in creation for numbers, standing with 10 and 1, and 10 and 2 is in the same formation, 11 and 12. And you notice that after that, this is completely different because this is a teen. This is a 13. See, in the 11 house, you bring the 12. None of the 2 become a teen. 10 is a combination of AI. 10 is a combo of AI. 1 and 9. The house of 1 equals, the house of 1 comes in formation with 3, 6, and 9. This is where the spirit pass, the number 1, the heaven, the 1 dot with the H around it. That's what it is. That's what that is. This is 9. This is the face. The face is 9. AI. Connecting them together to where? To E. And O. O is your H. Where does this all come from? AB. AB creation. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3 and 2, E. So if we do the equation, okay, this is, by the way, the letter S, if you want. But if we do this equation, it's C and E. 3 times 5 equals 15, O. 3 plus 5 equals H, 8. O plus H equals W, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 equals E. E is the center of AI. A to E and E to I. Now, where is E to I? E to I, if I get this right, the way I'm working it now, is right over here. See where it says number 3 and 5 I was telling you before? Oh, I was just marking. No, forget about that. So over here, okay, is number 9. That is where I is. 7, 9, 11, 13. So where man is, 13 man, to what connects 11, okay, over to 13 is 12. 12 will connect 11 to 13. When we're going down, I go up 1, 3, 5, 7. When I go down, okay, I count up 9, 11, 13. So when I count 1 to 13 and 13 over to 1, I have where this center is now going to have a flagpole because it must be split. That area, that 13th area must be split. The same way as the 7th gate is split. Between each side, what should be 8 is now 6. But what connects 5 to 7 and 7 to 5, or 5775, is 66. 66 comes halfway between both shapes, both squares, here and here to each side. They touch each other. They touch the division of 7, or they create the division in 7. They create also the crossing, which shows the letter I. Understanding the heaven is on one above and below, because now we'd have to turn the whole thing, I think, picture this way. But anyways, as you're going down to where this, okay, where is 8? Where is 8? So if you're going down halfway from the 7th gate, then 8 will end up over here. That's where 8 is. And what does 8 do? It connects what is 676 or 686, depending whether you're going up here or you're just passing in between. When they say they barred 66, is it because they put this cube over 66 and now it is barred, and now you're going to count all the way down what's going on in this bar? Over here it's 43 DC. Over here it's going to turn into 12. So this is going to be the DC will be in control of 13, control of man and moon. Number 57, which will create the energy, Jesus, the cycle. And what is creation? 11, that will recreate 12, which recreates 66. 12 will recreate, where was the number? What 12 recreated? 12, first 11, 12 is in the B, A, B, C, D. If this was in Fibonacci, then the A would be in the other world because it took 1 and 1 to come over to this world. So how did they come over? Did 1 and 1 come over before or after? Okay. So now 13 becomes 34, 19, 19, 19. A and I. A and I. But inside of A and I, and we're not on the proper page, are we? I'm going to come back here. Just 1 second, just 1 second. Wow. You know what? Hold on a second. Inside A and I is B and H, and it's C and G, and it's D, and it's F, and it's the E world. Fourth row, and we start over again. So we have, in between here and here, we have a total of 45. 45 inside, it's going to be 35. And then inside, it's going to be 25. Did I get that right? No. Inside, it's going to be 2 through H. 2 and 3 is 5. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to go 2, 5, 9, 14, 20, 27, 35. So you're going to go 5, 2, 9, 8. And that's going to be the second house sequence. When you're coming to talking about B and H, okay, which is is that what I wrote? 35, 7. Let me see the total. Right, 35. I think I wrote 35 over here. Okay, C&E Electric Company. This will come into D and E. What is the 10? What is the sun? What will bring the DNA value 041401? DNA basic code, DNA reverse code 231326. DNA reverse code, combination code 272727. There's a calculation and a division with numbers that equates to exactly what this is. Now, depending on how you want to use this, okay, in our equation, I'm not sure. I know this is part of where we can bring the 3 7s together and we can understand what the 2s are all about. All the 2s are where, hold on a second. I'm not sure if you have this design here. Hold on a second. Okay, so I think I'm gonna come and bring it on the screen for a minute. See if I can pop it on the screen. Oh, it never stops, eh? Never stops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You see, when I turn my camera, you have to understand what the camera does, okay? So when I turn my camera in a certain way, okay, and I'm only going to turn it 180 degrees or to 6 o'clock, which is halfway. So it creates that. Now, as I turn my camera back, if I turn it back too slow, you understand we're mixing it up. See, I already stopped moving my camera, but the screen hasn't caught up to me yet. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to give you this piece over here. I wish I could make it bigger. Wow, it's not very big, eh? Let me see if I can make this bigger. Hold on a second. Let me see. Wow. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to get a picture here. Yeah, my computer is not that fast. Not fast. No, that's not the one I want. Let's see if this uploads. Just give me a second, checking to see if it uploads. Okay, so we're going to look at this picture right here that's on the screen. Okay, and how can I explain that? Where you see the white spaces, not the large ones, but the small ones, that is where it's going to be better if I just show it to you myself. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. How can I get this off the screen? Okay. When I'm in two places at once. I just want to explain. This is the division of the seventh gate. Over here, you've counted to F. Now you're counting everything that's inside of here. The guts are in here. The guts are in here. When we count down, this will go over to what is 8. It becomes 6, 8, 6. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. That is the heaven's gate blocking. It now becomes what is known as 666. What is known as 666? What is known? It's either this 6 or these 2 6s. Almost like the gold. First place is on top of the silver and the bronze. Gold is on top of the silver and the bronze. So this kinged both 6s. After that, what is the next half space? Okay, now that this is 8, the next half space, okay, is 10. So that will be 1. So what shows up with 1? We're going to go the half space here. And it's going to be 1, this area over here. Hold on. 7. Yes, the half space is 10, so it's 1. And it is the half area for, hold on a second, it ends here. And it is the half area for here. That is 4. That is 4. So the 10, 4. 10 works with 4 in this area. So now if we take the dice and we look for number 10, we turn over the dice, we 3 and 1, 4. 3 and 1 is man. When a human male becomes the age of 13, he becomes a man according to the moon. According to the moon, because the Hebrews follow the moon. And if the moon said that I come around 13 times a year, we'll make it a man. If it came around 12 times a year, that would be 336. But the 12th moon is 336 and 309. From the 309th day over to the 336th day, if I get that right, we have 12 moons. the 337th day over to the 364th day, we have the 13th moon. 3, 6, 6 and 7, 13. 6, 9 and 4, 13. 9 and 3, 12. 6, 3, 3, 12. Just so ironic that it happens on the 28th day. Let me adjust my... Yeah, that was a lot of loud music here. So I'm going to show you this in a minute. So let me take a glass of water. I see somebody just popped in and popped out. Okay. So is it not ironic that the 12th moon starts on a 12 and ends on a 12? 9 times 30 is creation of I. 33 is the rotation of creation of what I call the light, F. I'm still looking for what is F. It is in the E world. It is 5 and 6. Okay. It is the cubic polarity on the fourth dimension of what is 56. We have to say that it began here. It became this, then it became this, and then it became this. A, B, C, D, where A is played from outside of the entire T. So what does that mean? It's playing from outside. Where is it? What is it? You see, the actuality on the cube says it's playing from over here. Even though it's area 5, 1 dot. Now, if I wanted to sell that to you, I would say M was the 13th letter and A was the 14th, the first letter. I would say R is the 18th letter because we have 3 cubes. 18 sides. 24 corners. 21 times 3 equals 63 dots, or what is equivalent to the same numeric value that created what it is, equals to 49. 7 plus 7 equals to 14, equals to 63. To what is 13, 14, 32? To what is, add the S19 to Mars, and we have a total of 51. Mars. Where Mars and Earth come together. And if you want, maybe we can do it this way and say, let me see, did I get that right? Doom, doom, doom. Yes. You see, the dollar sign only comes out. You see over here, I'm always putting it past it. Let me fix that. See the way I put it past it here. So this is like a different equation. This equation minimum is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this equation here is, I'd have to figure it. Where is it again? Okay, it's over here. So this equation is, we'd have to box this in, right? If I box this in, this equation looks like that. Wow, that equation is perfect. That's 33. Wow. Wow, that's 33. That's amazing. That's a 3x3 box. Take a look. You see Mars right here. Boom. 2x2. Mars over here, 2x2. But over here, it's showing me that Mars is on this 45-degree angle. Is there anything in music 45, 33? I don't know. 45, 33. 33 angle, 45 angle. Where do we find the 33 angle? Where do we find that 33 angle? Where do we find the 90, what is it, 90 degrees over here? And it's 45 degrees over here, and it's 22.5 degrees over here. But if you want to count it easier, okay, what we're going to do is go 0.25, 0.33, 0.50, 0.66, 0.75, and we're not going to count above and below. You see, if above is 100, if over here was 1.00, what do you think should be over here? That's right. The same answer should be over here. This should all be switched around. All these numbers have to be switched. We have to combine the numbers and come to an average where 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So everything has to come to here. So this has to get 0.25. This has to get 0.17. This has to minus 0.16. And this is to minus 0.25. 2 and 5, 7. This one is 8. This one is 7. This one is 7. So it's talking about its gateway, and it's all to 5. It's all to number 5. I do it that way. I bring numbers together. It'll always work out. It always works out. And we're always talking about these cubes here. So now let's continue on. So now we're going to count the numeric value from C over to G. Okay, and that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the total over here is going to be 3, 7, 12, 18, 25. And the total over here is 25. And then we're going to go 4, 5, 6, and that'll be 15. And we have A, B, C, D. We don't have E. We don't have E. But we have all E's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 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 E. So the total over here is 20. And total over here is 1020. Location. Where is your pinpoint location? And the numbers add up to where it is. Each one will give you a different answer. 29, 23, 17, 11. 2 and 9, 11. 2 and 3, 5. 1 and 7, 8. 1 and 1, 2. So if we're going to check this out, it'll be 2. It'll be 8. It'll be 5. It'll be 2. It'll be 2. It'll be 5. It'll be 8. It'll be 2. It's telling you where it is. So in this one here, I would have 9, 8, 7, and 6. And the total value over here, it's no longer to a single digit. 9, 8, 17, 24. This will now be a total of 30. The total is 30, 20, and 10 is your 30. 30 is your day. The word for day. Just trying to see. The word burr, I think, is 25. Yes. Just trying to see where else I'm going with this. The total of all of this, what is the total of all of this? It is 80. So 80 is the beginning of your stand creation. First and second, when you stand on 17. 1 and 7 is 8, and 80 is what it is. Now you go to 105. 105 is where you get into Mars. And what did I say about this 80? It was, hold on a second, I want to understand where it is. 105, oh, and we land here, and 25 Earth, electric company, the Sun Electric Company, Earth, the Q gateway comes in with 105, Mars, 10, A, B, C, D, with the E world. Now we come to D, equals to 15. Now you're talking about Mars. 4, 5, 6, always repeated, the Federation. Cribbage, 120, 119, the 120th is the win. 119, 911. This will say the Federation. It is located on the 3 key of the telephone. 15, DEF. When we put C and D together, we get 40. That is the numeric value for blue. One is Earth, one is Mars. It is Yo. When we come down to the last addition, it equals to 120. And like I said, it is the game of pool. It is the 8-ball heaven. We are here. This game was created long before anything we knew in history of what we think we knew today, of those funny conspiracists who keep finding little pieces and pockets, and my cat is lying down on my camera. Can I just move the camera out from under you? Thank you. Hey. Okay. Wow. I'm stuck. Just give me a minute. Okay, there's nobody here right now. I want to just check to see if my Odyssey page is working. Yes, it is. No one is. 3 people seem to be watching. It's always the same silent ones, but that's okay. I wanted to read something. I have a drink here, but I want to get another one. And yeah, I'm going to get something at the fridge. So just give me a minute. And the reason I said it was dance day today is today is Thursday. It is the second to last day of the week, which is known as the 4th day. It is the 5th day of the week, known to as the first day, being Sunday. Now, the day before creation, and nobody works on Sunday, so everybody's at home during this at church. Church is at the steeple. It is not ABCD to the left or ABCD to the right. It is in the chapel. So therefore, God wasn't here on Sunday. Doesn't mean he wasn't resting. He was preaching. Monday, he went back to work. So he considers his preaching not work. I said he. He is for an H, the electronic world. He is because of the E world. Do you know when you say the word at, when you write that A commercial, when you say the word at, why don't we take the capital letters in the alphabet? How about C and H, 3 and 8? 3 and 8 come together known as the void. So CH and the at sign, you have chat. So let me say that again, and I want to write this down. So we have the at sign. So you have 3 and 8, which is actually right over here and right over here, which is the 1D and the 6D. You want to call it dot or dots, 39 and 19. And I've made some errors in previous videos. This, okay, is for number 2, right? That's what I keep saying. 43 and 15, 58. 3, which is noted as yo, okay, is number 56. So 3, the equivalent of its value, and also saying time heaven, angels of Venus. This is the heavens. THR, time heaven resident angel. HR comes together. What is HR? They say it's the hour. 15 and 21. 15 and 21. 15 and 21. 15 and 21. 15. 75 times 75. 75 plus 75 equals 150 equals to 5625. The total will be 5775. But I think 77 times 75 also does it. Yeah. And what it is that first of all, 75 is 15 times 5 equals 75, and 19 times 3 equals 57. This is the Cinco de Enero passage, which ends up to be the passage in the sun. You can go 514.5, you can go 549.5, and in both situations, you can see 9 and 4, 13. So in the multiplication, it reduces to 13, where in the addition, it becomes 14, in which tells me that they're over here. The cube over here is the 13th cube. The cube over here is the 14th cube. And I plug a nail in between over here, and I fill the gap by plugging that nail in over there. Should I leave a gap between? Well, usually I don't like to when I'm doing it here. But when I do it on the floor, right, when I'm doing it on the floor and connecting, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Oh, the chair's in the way. That's what it is. When I'm connecting, right, I automatically have separation. Like you can see right with my finger. See that gap? On paper, I'm not showing you that gap. So I'd have to do something different. I'm going to have to study that situation. Is there anybody watching? I mean, you can see it right here, right? There are gaps. The gaps are here, here, and here. But this is, I think, a shrunken board. I shrunk the board. Honey, I shrunk the board. I didn't finish this yet. I'm going to have to finish this. And you can see within inside of this, there's H's and I's that are hidden. But I'm not going to explain it. I didn't want to come here to do that right now. Here's another way to set up the gematria scale. In this one, when I came to G, if you look at G, when I went down one level from G, what do I go to? Well, it becomes 6. I didn't really know what it is. I didn't give it a number. I think I gave it number, I should have given it number 9, okay? Which means by doing it that way, if I put a number 9 over here, both across 595, which comes out here on the cube, everything works out. It has to work. It has to work out. Hold on a second. Either it's 9595. Different 9s and 5s, different mathematics, different situations. So where am I with this? Yes, I was showing you this. Okay, so over here in this area where 68 is, you put 9. So when you go down, the angle, the 45-degree angle down and then up, that is, well, I'm just trying to remember what, well, yes, that is number 9. So that's going to be a rotation. Now, what does it mean, a rotation? Well, when this design is fully finished, Okay, it should have more of a look like maybe like this, and it will be surrounded. The seventh gate may be surrounded. Just trying to see exactly where we are in this picture, trying to see exactly which way I'm going to turn this picture. In fact, if I turn this, no, we're going to continue on. So where 68 is, number 9 goes. Now where 9 and 5 goes, okay, where 9 and 5 goes, the reason for 5 and 9 is because those are the numbers that connect. Anyways, in the position of 9 and 5, we are going to change that for number 10. We're going to change that for 10. So it's going to be C, which is 3, and 10. But from C, moving over, okay, you only move over one at a time. We learned that when we move over one at a time, right? Not really, because when we're moving over numbers, okay, just going to show you how intricate is this, and I'm not going to stay on this. But when I'm moving over numbers, if I'm moving on an angle, I'm either going 2 by 2 or the other angle is 4 by 4. If I'm moving straight across, I'm moving one at a time. Now my question is, because those cubes are set up that way, when I move across this way, okay, when I move across this way, what am I moving across? You see where 7 is, and then 4 and 8? See how my numbers all got switched now? Not really sure which way I should go with this. Let me leave this out. Let me continue on. Let me continue on to what I was here. I think I left the subject like 5 times already. I think I left the subject 5 times. So after we finish the cycle of 1 and 1 ending at 29, the next cycle is 1 and 3 ending at 19. On the third level, A, B, C, it ends, boom. This is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1 and 1 ends at G. 1 and 3 ends at C. 1 and 4 ends at C. 1 and 4, 5 and 4, boom, 29. These two will come together. When those two come together, boom, bang, this is what's created. This right over here, you see these black dots over here? That's what's created, that bridge. That bridge is created. So what we're going to go to next is now number 41, 15, 65, 41. So when we get to number 15, okay, number 15, okay, or A, B, C, the D row, maybe I should have put a 12. Maybe I should have put the 12 here, but then I would have 23, 56, 41, 54, 29. So I should have did it. So the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Those are the first 9. First one ends with 29. Second one ends with 29. In fact, A, B, C, this is 1 behind this one. 1 behind this one. See that? It's 1 behind this one. C ends at 19. D ends at 29. Look what they start with, 13 and 14 or 31 and 41. 11 times 11 times 11, 13, 31. The 15, boom, all the way 29. A, B, C, D, E. It goes 5. The E world goes 5. Here's F. What happens to F? 1 and 6, 6 and 7, 55, 35, 23. See the way we're going down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. And it stops on 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. F world 9. The G world never gets to see a 9. 78, 71, or 17, which actually it is 71, okay, which in all actuality, it'll be 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, talking about the gateway of the cat. This is 1 and 7, 8. 7 and 8, 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7. 7 times 8, 56. 7 plus 8, 15 equals to 71. And each one of these, this one over here, will now come over here, and over here, and over here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's in, we're talking about G right now. Yeah, we're talking about G. Where will number 15 come up? Number 15 will come up over here. They come up together. Do they come up anywhere else? So then we get to H, and H will go 18, and then boom, 89. The invert of H, 89, is connected to B. B and H come connect together in the 10-10 world. Why the 10-10 world? Because it's the C100. And then I is all 19s. So I creates 19, 38, 57, 76. This is the moon on C. This is the gold. And this is also where the half-life comes in. When you see 38 together, it is the when you see 38 together, it is the 3 and 8 void to what is the 1 and 6 dot. That's what they are. It equals to 7, 11. 7, 11. So anyways, the equations come and tell their own story. So that's the story of what star system numbers do. This is where they go. If I want to get onto something, I was thinking of, yes, marriage. You know, I got to come back to the video, right? Just give me a second. I fell asleep here. I got a little dazed. Okay, so let's get back to why I brought on, where's my pen? Why I brought on again the dance. We're talking about marriage. We're down by marriage. Mars, break it up. I and R, 36. Where does the 36 come into creation? By the seventh gate. Equals to 49, equals to 14, equals to 13 and 14. And that seventh gate is M and N. Their reverse is the same. The seventh gate is the A world because it's a crossing over. So it becomes man. In the E world, where is that design? Oh, we'll put the design on the screen. Hopefully it won't be so bad. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. Wow, can we make this screen bigger? Let me make the screen bigger, see if I can see it myself. Wow, it's only becoming smaller. Okay, maybe oh yeah, okay, I made it bigger. Okay, now what you do is you're going to see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. In some areas, let's say right in the center, okay, right where the arrow is. Yeah, let's use the arrow. Right where the arrow is, that is the seventh gate. on the left and on the right. If you right over here. If you look above and below, that is where the sun system and moons in numbers come out. The 1 and 4, as I mentioned, maybe if I can take a picture of this, would I be able to take a picture of this? Hold on a second. Let me make this smaller. Just want to make this smaller. Just let me take this off. Can I take a picture? Leave. Cam, stop cam, take a picture. No, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it. So just give me a second again. So yeah, so when you look up over here, okay, this square over here, the total of the square is going to be 54. That is the numeric value for the moon, for the sun. You're going to have one above and one below, sunrise and sunset. Should these be moved over a little bit, twisted, torted, or something? I don't know. Okay, just remember what A is. If I put one card over two cards, in which the two cards are not touching, one card over two cards, in which the two cards, it becomes a kingdom between the two. So anyways, when you look up over here, so where is the moon? I don't know. Number 57 becomes the moon. So would it be 54, right? And once you pass 4, right, A, B, C, D, where you created your 10, maybe we have to start coming down the scale, like right over here. Just give me a second. I have to do something. Just keep watching that. I'm going to be doing something in Paint. See if I can show you this piece here. Okay, I got it set up. I got it set. Whoop, that's not what I want. No. Okay. I wish I can show you the screen. I wish I, okay, just watch that. I'm coming here. I'm coming down with a piece. Okay. And just 1 second, just let me do this. Piece number 2 and piece number 3. I'm going to take a picture of this and then give it to you. Hold on. Did we get there? Yes, we got there. Okay. And now, okay. So now I'm going to take the file, save. I'm going to show you this new picture I made to explain. Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. 1. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I think I'm going to just have to take this and go since that's 1. Wow, this is very small. We're going to have to make this bigger. Yeah. Could you just give me a second? We're going to call this, that's 1. We're going to call this one 3. Whoop, that's 5. We're going to call this one 3. 5. 7. And then we're going to put letters next to it. U. G. N. U. Okay. And that's it. Now we're going to come and show it to you, what this is. Okay. Put this down here. We're going to show you a new picture. I want you to take a look at this. Remember, the letter that's in between another letter could be the rib or location. Wow, I don't even know what it was. Just 1 second. Oh, it's a video clip. No, I don't want a video clip. Oh, 66. Yes, that's it. Okay. Just give me a second. It's something is uploading. Anyways, I'm going to give you the numbers coming down here. I should have went all the way down. I somehow uploaded something wrong over here, so it's taking a little bit longer. Okay, so now you can see what I added here. Okay, those 3 boxes. If you take a look at the 3 boxes, they're 3, 5, and 7. 3, 5, and 7. I'm trying to see why it didn't go all the way to the top. Trying to see, this is 1 along that line with 1 here, and 1 over here. I'm just trying to see that I get to the top of this. Okay, just 1 second. I want to see. I'm trying to understand my own picture for a second so I can explain it. Just give me a second to explain this. 7. Okay. When you look at the picture, because it's upside down, I think I'm gonna recreate this. I'm gonna be making something else here. Oh no, I know what to do. I'm gonna put no, that shouldn't be there. That has to be, yeah, that has to be there like that. I don't know why. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna explain something. Okay, I'm gonna try and explain this now that I can see the picture a little bit better. Okay, hold on a second. When you're looking over here, we're at number 1. It's going 1, 3, 5, 7, and we're meeting 7 over here. These darkened lines that you see are both numbers 6 and 6 on each side of what is the center area of the 7th gate. They are connecting. They are part of the ribs in which connects Eve to Adam. A-D-A-M. A-D-A-M. If you spell it backwards, if you want to spell Adam another way, just 1 second. I'm just trying to, if you want to spell Adam another way, I'm not really sure if is it Adam? Is it Adam? It's a man. It's an A-D man. A-D man. A-D man. Anyways, we're going to put back the design. I was going to show it over here, right? You see where number 7 is over here? 66 is over here. 66 is over here. Over here is 1. I'm not really sure if I should be going down this way or which way am I going to count the numbers? Because if I'm counting up, right, I'm going to be going 1, 3, 5, 7. But should I be doing the same thing? I'm jumping by 2 numbers here. Now, if I take my calculator over, I should be maybe jumping by 4 numbers. But this way, I'm only jumping by 2 numbers. If I was jumping 1 to 5, then I would be going 1 and everything that is inside of 1, as 3 is, and what is connected to 3 and 5, which is 2 and 4, connecting to 5, in which 5 is a bridge to what is 7. I go from 1 to 5 to where I get the bridge in 7 if I'm running by this. There's a 3 here, but the point, the star point that is in between this area, the multiplication or the addition. If it's multiplication, what is this equation? This equation is 11 and 14. And the end result of both of these, okay, will be number 29. So, I mean, number 29, right? Number 29. Here's number 11, the end result is 29. Here's number 14, the end result is 29. But creation has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before it stops. The 8th one repeats, and it just goes eternally. But when it stops, it becomes 18 and 11 forever. The K as it began, and the 18 for the heavens of 1. Heavens of 1. H and A located here on the cube. Creation heaven. This one, C has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. F is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, where it ends up on the 9th one at 29. G is just 2, and then it starts to rotate. The 3rd is its beginning. The 4th one is another part of the rotation. 1 part, 2 parts, and we have to keep going. I can't stop here because at first this has to go first and this has to go last. Now this one has to be in between the 2. Now this one has to be in both what replicates this equation here and the next equation here, as this will be 95. Now you're talking about Neptune and the EI worlds. Not only are you talking about that, you're also going to be talking about what is 17 and 78 equals to 15 and 08, which is talking about number 35. 3 times 5, 15. 3 plus 5, 8. 7 and 1, 8. 8 and 7, 15. 1 and 5 is 6. They're talking about a gateway. And this is the Q pass. See the O, right? And if we can create the other rib, right? 1 O, 2 O's, 3 O's. And over those O's, we create 2 more O's. The ribs within the O's. The ozone. I don't know. So anyways, let me flip over that. I flipped over this. We talked about the void. We talked about Adam. I was just fooling around with this. I shouldn't have brought it up. I talked about this here is where the man comes in. And this here is from where the man comes. It is Yo, man on the moon. $28, $29, $33, $57. 28 and 29 equals 57. This numeric value is the first 7 digits of pi. If you went to the first 7 digits of pi, and I went back to see where I have number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. You see what this creates, it stops on 9, but this will create what is 10 and 11. See, this created all the way up to here, right? But there's a result, but I didn't get the result here. So after we count 11 and 12 and 23 and 56, and 41 is the 5th and 54 is the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7th. The 7th one will create what is the 8th one and the 9th one in the star system, because they will recreate to the same number. 18 and 11. And when you get to 11, the only way to get it is with 6 and 5. Otherwise, you can't get it. You can get this on a single cube. You can't get this without having two cubes. Now that you have two cubes, you have a new story. So we stay on the same cube. We just explain the story. How 11 reaches all the way up to 18. Or we can have it as this is the heavens of one pass. So let's continue on. We got Adam where man is, where AD, or how about D and A? And then we'll just put M. ADAM. Adam, is it with an N? Adam. DNA. 10, 10, 10. DNA. 1000. M is a Roman numeral. So when you have Adam, you actually have 500, 1000, and that's it. 1500 plus you have A, N, AAN. So that is 1, 1, 1, 4. I'm just trying to see what it's telling me. ANA. You have the sun between the two pyramids. The A letter is actually created from a AC/DC, but I don't want to get into that a little bit more. I'm just opening up a can of worms over here. I mean, if you had Eve, right, what you'd have is you'd have this in a sense. Once you have this, you can look at the roulette board and you can say the cube is what's left over with this. The dance vibration. The dance and the vibration. Dance starts with 500. ANCE. This is creation through the sun, the divided sun, AC. DC, the DC sun, the black sun. Ants. I'm just trying to see. We start with a D, we end with an E. 4 and 5. In between, what is 4 and 5? And knowing that the beginning of dance is DNA, it is not RNA. RNA, the letter R, was created through creation. Remember signs that we use, right? We're always constantly saying everything is great by using this sign, AT. At. Bat, cat, fat, hat, mat, pat, point after. So all these that we're going to use basically for this, for these two letters are going to tell another story. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. No one has shown up for the entire video. And I'm not sure if they're blocking me or what it is. I want to take a look on, need to get a little encouragement here. It says 3 watching, but I don't believe it. Just trying to see something. Give me 1 second. Wow, my phone made such a huge noise and there's absolutely nothing. Okay, so let me continue on with dance. The DNA is right there at the beginning inside of dance. Which way should I be looking at it? Dance. Dance. Yeah, DANCE. Okay, dance. Okay, stop it. Okay. Um, yeah. Marriage. The other thing we were talking about was marriage. We have Mars. I keep losing my, and I don't know why that's making that noise. I'm not getting any messages. Let me shut that off. I checked it 3 times. That's why I always shut it off. I'm not getting nothing. I don't want to hear. I'm busy. Okay. We have the gateway to the E world, or what we have is in between A and E is G, in between A and E, and possibly because of how this works. Here is G. E is E is over here. Here is G. Here is G ending over here, and E is connected to G. E is connected to G through F. So it happens here, it happens here, it happens here, it happens here. So we're running a somewhat linear line between, what was that? 1, 5, and 7. So 1 and 5, 1 and 5, 1 is coming from here all the way down to here. Because this is the split. This is the split of the gate right over here. So I've created these 2 houses. I'm not really sure if I should be using, you see the way the ace is beginning to spread its legs? Let me take this away and see how far she'll spread her legs. She'll spread over to right here. And that, did I get that right? Here, 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 here. I got that right over here, right over here. And where is that? Where did I split it? Whoop, you can't see. I split that line right over here. No, that's not right. Something like that. So when I split it, I'm splitting it right through number 5. So it's showing me, it looks like we're split. We're split here, 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 here. Should have been here. So it seems like that. That's what it seems to be. And that's number 5. So if we did it the other way, I think it would be also there to number 5. So now if I'm going to recreate this ace over here, whoop, what happened? Okay, if I recreate this ace through the other leg, I'd have to recreate it. Would it be through here in order to create that? And then we'd have to create that through, we had here, this cube, so it'd have to be here. Now that wouldn't be right. So the cube, how does it go? Something like, I'm just trying to see if that's what it's supposed to look like. Is that what the ace is? And then we drive through one house and come into the other house? Or are there 2 playpens that we go into? Playpen over here, playpen over here. This is all the gearing, I'm assuming. But it also looks like the Canadian flag. Not that. But she's walking all over my keyboard. You're the only cat I ever had that walked on my keyboard. Okay, so yeah, this is what the gematria, what the alphabet's going to do, and then it's going to talk. And when man talks, man is talking right over here. So where is number 5? Well, the countdown, okay, the countdown understanding of 5 is going to be, Come on, come on. It's not fair. Understand. Why are you the sorry? I don't know whatever. Yeah, stop and lick and kiss or whatever. Just please, please, just give me a second. I'm assuming that this is number 7. So this is number 5. This is number 5 here. It's number 5 here. That's number 7. So that's number 5 here. And it's number 5 over here. That's 5 over there. So let me do this again. This is 7. So this, yes, that was right. That was 7. So then that's 5. Right. Okay. There and okay. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm just trying to see. 7. So if this is 7, so that means we will have something like that. Like that. And I think I got that all. Did I get that all? Here is the 7th gate, and here is the 7th gate. So you have to do it on each side of the 7th gate. 7 onto that side. Now I'm gonna take away this line. We're only going to use these 2 lines over here. So I'm trying to see what is actually happening now. Just let me remove. Let me just put back this one over here. Let me see this. This is a point here, so it starts here. Whoop. Oh, come on. You're fine. You're fine. You're 1 inch from me over here. You're just here. You're just here. You're just this is give me 6 inches. Just 6 inches, please. Please. Just 6 inches. You can talk all you want, but just give me 6 inches. Okay, so we're going to draw the line for number 5. Here's actually, wow. There's too many things going on in here. Let's continue with some numbers. Let's continue with some numbers. So, where were we? We have the ring. We have the pole. We have the 4th finger on the left hand, L-E-F-T. It is not the right hand, it is the left hand. We have marriage. We have the cube, because that's where the ring is. The ring around the cube is number 14, and that is the sun. That is the sun. And the pole is 07, and that is the gateway. And it goes on the ring. Inside the word of marriage, it starts off with what would look like as Mars. S is also a representation of what is 1 through 18 equals to 19S. 18 is this cube. It is what is the creation heaven. This is your 1 and 8. All I need to know is that. This is your 6 and 3. It becomes your 3 void, 8 void. Remember, creation standard is ABC. The 3 void equaling to 6. There's going to be 3 of them, 666, 3 different cubes. 666 will become 888, giving us the 24-hour day of a 120 passport to the moon of Mars. The reason I said this is this will create this equation. When you add up 1 through 15, it equals to 120. When it talks about 1, it's talking about 1 over here. When it talks about 1, it's also talking about the 8 void. When it talks about those two, it talks about 6 and the 3 void. The diameter to the moon, okay, is 2160, which is 1440 of what the day in minutes is, times 1.5, the numeric value of Mars, or 1.5 times. The 1.5 also comes into when you're creating A, B, C, D. If I went backwards and used everything as a 10, right, and not a 0.01, creation as a whole, D would be 40, C would be 30, B would be 20, A would be 10. The equation over here would be 40 and 60. It is the 60 that will connect to it is the 20 that will connect to the 1030, in which the 40 will take that over to the 7th gate. And what I'm trying to say by that is that when you're connecting, if you want, we can use this short diagram. I need to get something to drink, so I'm just going to put you on Tesla's stuff. Just getting something to drink. I'm back in 1 minute and less. If you're looking at this for the first time, I connected 369 with 369 and 147 with 147. And the one that says distortion, I did not connect in the blue one 2, 5, and 8. So the image seems like it's tilted over to the left. In the right one, I did not fill in 1, 4, and 7. And looking at the image, it is to the right. What is left-handed and what is right-handed? In the first picture, top left, I connected them all. In which, should I take away 3, 6, and 9? It's going to create angles from their connection. I do not know what those angles are. But within it, it creates this altered design. I do not have it. I lost it. I wanted to show you how passages appear, as like in the second image to the right. You can almost see, now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Yes, yes, it's here. I'm not sure if you can see those cubes, and it looks like it goes behind. See the way it looks like they're standing up? Okay. Let's get back to the next piece. Where are we? We have the fireplaces. Then we have Jack holding up everything. But if you take a good close look, if you take one eye, a body, the legs, and a foot, and then two eyes, but only one foot, and then two eyes and one foot, or it looks like somebody's sleeping here. And then the passage all the way down to the grid, the gateway. Okay, where are we going to go? I wanted to talk about what were those numbers again? Wow, I knew I shouldn't have got up. Just 1 second. Wow. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. So what happens is 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's call this one 10. Let's call this one 30. The one that's going to connect it is the 20. And the one that's going to connect the 10, 20, what was the 40? 10, 20, 20, 40. Okay, yes. And what's going to happen next is 40 is going to come in and automatically connect into 50. So your 20, okay, your 20 will connect your 10 and 30. Your 40 is going to come in and it's going to connect, your 40 is going to come in and going to connect your 30. Your 40 will connect to your 30. DC already connects. Let me see what that is. Wow. Your 40 will come in to connect the 30, in which the 30 is connected by 20 to 10. You get that? When you connect the 40, you connect the 20 and 10. That is your 60. So 40 and 60 is 100. You run the 60 seconds on the clock. I'm assuming it's this way. I just had somebody that just is, it's just ironic. Can you just over just a little bit? Just a little bit. You're like right there. That's perfect. Perfect. You can sit right there. Right here. Right here. Oh. Hey, come on. Jesus. Murphy. Okay. So we're going to get over that. I like the word passion. Shows me freedom inside of it. We did that. I ran through here. We see a little bit of what marriage is, about what the gateway is, about the moon. We have to have these rituals on this planet in order to accept all the filings that are on this planet. We have to repeat. I believe that if we don't repeat, then the creator will come in. I mean, I don't think they just created one place. This is a system. When the system stops working, they fly in or whatever they do and they stop the system. But right now, because we have all the likes and everything that we are doing, we're still showing compassion right now. Everybody's accepting and showing the compassion still in this world. And I'm not downplaying that there are a lot of disruptions going on in a lot of cities right now. And that is because people are saying their voice is not being heard. And I'll tell you one thing, It's true. Their voice is not being heard. I see it, my own eyes, and yet I watch mainstream media and I don't see it. So they're complaining about that. So that is so truthful. So what else is being hidden? That's just one thing being hidden. The people on the streets, I see it with my own eyes. I live in Quebec, and there's a curfew here, and during the curfew, they're changing the lamp works, and now they just changed it for no good reason. Now, there's a lot of talk about recycling and reusing, and there's a lot of excuses of A, B, C, D of why something is done. So there's always a reason, always a reason. And through some reason, there are motives. Motives are also known as codes, because a motive is a design, and all designs come through Morse code, because it's dots and dashes reaching from one point to the other, and the halfway space, noting that the way we work in the star system is A, B, ABC, ABCD. Either it's on a 45-degree angle and we make everything perfect. You know, if it's not perfect, you have to call it a special cut. If Moses and Jesus and Noah were all carpenters, they knew how to count, they knew how to measure, they knew their geometric shapes, they knew their heights and their weights. They had to know the element scale in order to build the bricks better. They knew how to make recipes and to make wine. They knew. 5,000, 6,000 years have passed. And we say in the last 100 years how much we learned. But how much do we not know? Books. Okay, so let's get into the next formation. The 77, which is also noted as matter, okay, is also noted as Christ, will create the situation of where we meet, okay, at the sun. 4 and 5, this is at the sun. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, we meet at the sun. 1 times 3, sorry, let me do this again. We meet at the sun here, and here we meet at the gate. We meet at the DC gate, the 10 gate, DC gate. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, DC. So where are we meeting? Are we meeting here on Mars? C equals to 100, D equals to 500. The total and the understanding that inside of 13 is 1,000. It tells me about 3 worlds. The only way to get there is 10 times 10 times 10. This is our cycle moderator. The ring is 14 and the pole is 7. But we are going to modify this. Oh, by the way, in the word dance and DNA is number 19, right? 04, 01, 14. Jane Dixon said October 14th, 1963. Why 1963? Because it is the gateway. From the sun in the birth of the delta angle, 36 and 13 through the DC moon, 500 and 100. C and E, any craps, creation, 11, 03, and 05. The E world creation. 0305 equals to 8 equals to 15. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Anyways, this is the total is dance is 27. 27 forever, forever 27. Dancing in the red sun. There's a lot of things also that go with 8 and 6. I mean, every time I start something small, it just grows. When you're talking about 6, it's going to be 4 times 6 equals to 360, or you're going to go, sorry, 4 times 6 equals to what is 24. 4 times, actually, what I was talking about is 4 times 90. Let me slow down a little bit and I can't find my so where did I just mark this? 4 times 90 equals to 360. 4 times 6 equals to the 100 equals to the 24-hour day. Now 3 times 120 equals to the 360. Okay, where 3 times 8 equals to the 24-hour day. If you want to go for the week, it'll be 6 times 28 cycle of the moon will create the week instead of 7 by 24. Understanding. When we split these in half, I will end up with 3 and 8. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. When I split 7 and 6 in half, it will give me 3 and 8. That will be the 3 and 8 void that will recreate 1 and 6. 8 void and 3 void. 8 void and 3 void, creating 1 and 6. 1 times 6, 6. 1 plus 6, 7. The story is in their own. I got to plug my phone in. Just give me a second. Yeah, wore my party suit tonight because of the day that it is. Okay, where's what happened to my camera now? Okay, let's get back to where we are. Actually, you know what? Everybody has left, and there's no comments, and I'm going to take it up another time, another day. We went over the basics of this. I was going to go over a little bit of time over here. We have to understand when we're working with 4s and 3s, we have to try and reassociate the week, the day. In this association, I put the 24 hours in 3 parts of 8. In the other association, I put, because it's the split of the 7th gate, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, which is the @ sign. We split the 7th gate. We split the avatar from the .com. Whatever your avatar is, and then you put at, and it tells you where you're at, and then .com, the same thing for us. We're in a world of where we're at. AT. They barred the actual AT worlds, and the reason I'm saying that is the game of crap says bar the 66, and barring the 66, the payout is 30-1, and 30-1 is the word day. And birth is number 29, 11, 27, 20. Birth is IR 27, TH 28, 55, the pass. The BI is the 2 and 9, 0209, the birth pass of the 6 worlds. So it becomes 2 and 9, 11. So you have 11 and 55. Wow, that works out just perfect. Wow, that works out perfect. BIRTH. No, I counted it wrong. This is 28. This is 27 equals to 55. We add on B2 and we have 57. We're onto the moon. Now, if I did this one last, okay, I'd have 49. It doesn't matter. Anyways, that's it. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Ask me now, forever hold your peace. The video is going to end. Let me know.